Hi friends, kamusta? Welcome back. As you can see in my thumbnail, for today's video, we will be talking about the newest pilot program for year 2020. Yes, this was actually mentioned last year, in which the federal government of Canada is planning to have a new immigration program that will allow cities and towns to pick newcomers based on their local labor needs. And finally, it will be launched this year, 2020. So that program is what you call the Municipal Nominee Program, or the MNP. And we will talk about that in a bit. By the way, if you don't know me, my name is Jason Jin, and I am making videos about international students, workers, or even permanent residency here in Canada. And I suggest to watch until the end of the video because I will let you know what to expect once this program has been launched. And also, I will share to you why this program is also a direct pathway to permanent residency, especially if you are planning to apply for a Canada study permit. By the way, don't forget to give a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I suggest to hit the notification bell so you will be updated every time that I post videos. So, let's start. Okay, so just to give you a background, last year, during Prime Minister Justine Trudeau election campaign, they promised, and Mr. Justine Trudeau as well, instructed Marco Mendocino, who is the new immigration minister, to create the Municipal Nominee Program, or the MNP. So as per Immigration Minister Marco Mendocino, this new pathway to permanent residency is another example of innovation in Canada's immigration programs. One that allows the system to draw on local experiences, expertise, capacities to understand where are the labor shortages, where are the economic opportunities, and how that information can help us select individuals who wish to come to Canada to apply their trade and to fulfill their opportunity. So it means to say that even last year, this was already planned and needed to be created. But unfortunately, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, it was a little bit delayed. But today, I will be giving you the information that you need to know regarding the Municipal Nominee Program. Are you ready? Okay, let's begin. For the first thing that you need to know about the MNP is, this gives specific and small communities a say in selection of immigrants. So it means to say that Municipal Nominee Program gives local communities, chambers of commerce, and labor councils to decide a selection of immigrants, which will help match newcomers in labor needs in the specific community. So since this is community, it means to say that it will be based on cities, towns, and small community as well. This is not a provincial program like, for example, the AIPP, the PNP programs. So basically, this will focus on the city programs. Alright, so for the second thing that you need to know about Municipal Nominee Program is, there will be at least 5,000 newcomers allowed through this program each year. Okay, so for the MNP, so there will be total of 5,000. So the 2,750, that will be the principal applicants per year. And the other 2,250 spots, that will be available for the spouses and dependents on the principal applicants. So it means again to say that the total each year will be 5,000, including the primary applicants and also their spouses and dependents. Okay, so let us now go to the third thing that you need to know about the MNP. So it is, there are only 5 provinces to launch in this program. Yes, so it means to say that there will be only 5 provinces that will participate in this program. And these are British Columbia, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and Ontario. So since these are only the provinces, and most probably the small cities and small towns of these provinces will just be participating in this program. Because as we know, for example, the Atlantic provinces like the Nova Scotia, the New Brunswick, the Newfoundland and Labrador, and Prince Edward Island, they are not included because they have their own pilot program, which is the AIPP, or the Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program. That's the reason why these provinces are not included to this new program. So same thing with those communities who are participating as well to the RNIP, or the Rural and Northern Immigration Program. So these communities are North Bay, Ontario, Sudbury, Ontario, Timmins, Ontario, Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, Thunder Bay, Ontario, Brandon, Manitoba, Alton at Rhineland, Manitoba, Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, Claresholm, Alberta, Vernon, British Columbia, and West Kootenay, including the Trail, Castlegar, Rossland, and Nelson in British Columbia. So these rural and northern immigration pilot program, and with these communities, they are also not included with the new pilot that will be launched this year. And same thing with Quebec, Northwest Territories, Yukon, and Nunavut. They are also not included to this pilot program. Okay, so aside from the 5 provinces that will be participating for the municipal nominee program, the 4th thing that you need to know is this program allows the communities of all sizes are better able to attract and support new immigrants. So that's the reason why that not just all large cities, but especially for those small towns and small cities will be participating in this program, because they are experiencing serious labor shortages and also aging population. As you know, most of the new immigrants or most newcomers that come to Canada, they chose to go to the largest cities of Canada, which are Toronto, Montreal, Vancouver, and with other large cities as well, like Ottawa, Calgary, and Edmonton. So this pilot program is really for the small cities and small communities in Canada. Okay, so for the 5th thing that you need to know about the municipal nominee program, it is an employer-driven program. So it means to say that you need to have a genuine job offer to apply for this pilot program, and for you to also fill the local labor needs of the municipalities or cities. So for those foreign applicants, you need to find an employer. So what I suggest, you can visit indeed.ca and jobbank.ca for the list of job opportunities here in Canada. On the other hand, for those who are inside Canada, this is a better and bigger opportunity for you to apply for your permanent residency. You just needed to be eligible and provide the requirements to apply for this pilot program. Okay, so for the 6th thing that you need to know about the MNP is the candidates should demonstrate ties to the community. As I have mentioned, this is an employer-driven program. So if you have a job offer, your application will be prioritized. But for those who don't have job offers and you demonstrate ties to the community, your application will also be selected in this program. And the ties to the communities are completing post-secondary education in the community. So it means to say that if you study here in Canada and that specific city that you studied in, you are considered to have a tie to the community. The second one is obtaining post-graduation work experience in the community. Once you studied here in Canada, you are able to work for your post-graduation work permit. And if you decided to stay in your city and you have your work experience in that town or that municipality, that is also an additional factor for you to have a tie in the community as well. By the way, if you plan to study here in Canada, please do watch other videos that I made, because I talk about Canada study permit, like the requirements, costs, expenses, affordable schools, updates, and a lot more. Okay, so aside from completing post-secondary education in the community and obtaining post-graduation working experience in the community, the next tie that you can demonstrate is having family members in the community. So it means to say that if you have a family member in that specific community again, it is an additional factor in your application for this program. Okay, so for the seventh thing that you need to know about the Municipal Nominee Program is there are still selection criteria. So aside from the job offer and community ties that you need to obtain, this program also has other criteria. Like other pilot programs, there are other eligibility requirements like your age, education, your language skills, and your work experiences. So these criteria also contribute for you to be eligible to apply for the Municipal Nominee Program. By the way, watch this video if you want to know how to get high CRS points and if you want to apply or planning to apply through Express Entry Program. Alright, so those are the few information about the newest pilot program that will be launched this 2020. But as I have mentioned to you earlier in my video, I will be sharing to you what to watch for in this new program. And the other details that you need to watch for are specific cities participating in the program. So for the cities and municipalities of this program are not yet mentioned and not yet confirmed. But if you think the AIPP, the RNIPP, and the large cities in Canada, most probably they will not be included in this pilot program. And that is the reason why that this program is a good opportunity, especially for those who are planning to be an international student here in Canada. Because once the cities are already mentioned and provided, you can look for schools or specific colleges in that city after graduation and having your work experience in that municipality. You can apply for this program in that specific area or municipality. For this program, you should also watch for the jobs opportunity in the local municipalities. So most probably, they will be providing the list of jobs and opportunities that will be participating in this program. The next one is, how many years will this pilot program be? So as we know, some of the pilot programs have a 5-year, 3 years. So we need to watch on how long will this pilot program will be given to those who are planning to apply through this program. The next one is, what will be the minimum language skills? Also, the work experience or the NOC requirements. So in this case, what will be the requirement for your home country's work experience or the requirement or the NOC classification if you are having your work experience here in Canada. So the next one is the job offer requirements. So as I have mentioned, you need to have a genuine job offer. But what will be the requirements of the job offer? And same thing with the employer's requirements. And also watch if there will be proof of fund in this program. We should also look on how to process this application and also the processing time of this MNP. Watch for other eligibility requirements that this program is going to offer you. Thank you so much for watching this video. As soon as the Municipal Nominee Program has been launched, I will make a video and give you all the details about this newest program in year 2020. So again, thank you so much, and don't forget to give a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and also hit the notification bell so that you will be updated every time I post a video, especially for this newest pilot program. Don't forget as well to leave a comment if you have any question, concern, or topics that you want me to discuss. Thank you. My name is Jason Jim. See you to my next video. Bye!